Where you get it? What's about the ginger since morning?
Why is it if I'm going out, you're complaining? And
How
it's
many
not
times?
like I'm
What's my
going far away,
business?
just on the street. You ask me where I'm going, I will tell you.
How many times have I
Yesterday you went
complained?
out how many
No.
times? Did I complain?
How many times have I complained you're going up? Please be going now. Bye.
You just asked me. Hope just called me to come and drop him at BMO. He has an engagement, his wife is not around. You asked me, I'll tell you where I'm going to. Not here accuse him of any I'm not children. Monday to Friday, I'm at home here.
Front door open.
Hello. Registering live. Hi. Hi, we want to juice live. I want to make a juice for energy. I'm just trying to set up my other platform before I start. How are you doing today? Let me know where you're joining me from. Hi. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok also. So today we'll be making a juice for energy boost, to boost our energy because we're always tired. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be juicing for energy. Hello, thanks for joining me today. Good to have you here. So for this juice today, we're going to be using 2 green apples. Apples are really good for your when you want to make a juice for energy. I'm using 2 screens, so if I'm not looking at your screen per time, please bear with me. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Let me increase the volume. Let me come and increase the volume here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. This is my first time using live. Okay. I think I've washed everything. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You're welcome to this live today. This is Glow with Amy, and today we want to juice for energy. We're making a juice for energy today, and we're going to be using a combination of fruits and veggies. That is what you will use to increase your energy per time. Okay, so we're going to be using apples, green apples precisely, because it's very good for what we want to do. We're going to be using one lemon. Well, I'm not going to be using one, I'm going to be using half of this lemon because I don't want it to be overbearing. I'm going to be using one cucumber. This cucumber, one of it. We're going to be using celery stalks. This is celery. Celery stalks. I hope you know what celery is. This is celery stalk. And I'm going to be using a ginger. I like mine being a bit spicy. And apart from the ginger, we're going to be using spinach. I'm just using little bits because we don't need so much. Come on in, you're welcome in here. I won't be talking much because I'm juicing live today. And for this juice what I want to make is juice that will energize you when you're feeling weak, when you're feeling tired. So we're going to be using 2 green apples. This is called Granny Smith apples. We're going to be using it for this juice. Hi Dalila. Thanks for joining my live. We're going to be using half of this lemon. We're going to be using 1 cucumber. I'm using 4 celery stalks. These are the last celery I have in my fridge, and it's almost turning yellow. I'm going to be using spinach. But this is spinach, and I'm using ginger. All of these things, when you combine them to make a juice or a smoothie, would boost your energy every time you take it. It's really good for your body. It's good it will energize you. As moms, because we have a lot we're taking care of kids, we're running around, toddlers, we're running around, going to the grocery, going to work, stopping by the grocery store, and all of those things. They are very good things we do, but most times we forget ourselves. We forget to take care of ourselves. I've been there, so I'm talking and I'm sharing from experience. Hi Aisha, thank you so much for liking the live and for coming in to join me today. I'm glad to have you here. So yeah, as I was saying, most times, like me, initially I used to take a lot of coffee because I have to work. I wake up in the morning, I'm tired already, and I will get myself to get to work. On my way to work, I'll buy a cup of coffee. And hi Aisha. So on my way to work, I'll grab a cup of coffee. I'll take it alongside in fact, first thing before I even start working. The number one thing it does for me is makes me jittery, it makes me anxious, I feel like my body's shaking. But even at that, I knew that with all of these effects it was having on my body, I still wanted it because that was something that always keeps me going. Every day, it keeps me going. But before 12 noon, I've already crashed. I'm feeling so tired. I'm feeling like I want to go home. And I just kept asking myself, I don't think this is right. There's something wrong that I'm doing. And of course, we'll run out again and we'll grab another cup of coffee, or if I see someone going out, I will say, please help me grab a cup of coffee. And that would keep me going till the end of the day. And this thing is what I keep doing. And you know what? Before I get home, I've crashed. On days I don't have more than 2 cups of coffee, I'm always very cranky because I'm feeling sleepy. I'm driving home, I'm feeling very tired. I'm feeling sleepy, and I have a lot of things to do. It's not just going to work, right? We come home, we have to cook, we have to stop by the grocery store probably on our way home. We have to cook, we have to take care of the kids, we have to be there for them, we have to also, and they want us to be there, but we are out, we are drained. So how can we continue like this? I kept on asking myself, I can't continue like this. Something has to change. And that was how I started doing my research. I started looking these things up online, how to help myself. I've always been a smoothie person, and that's always what I have in the morning as my breakfast, right? because I've come a long way on this juicing journey and on this smoothie journey. But what the one that was difficult for me to crack was energy, because I needed it so badly, but I wasn't getting it. So, so yes, Aisha, thank you so much for sharing your life. I appreciate everything you are doing. I'm just talking. That's why I'm not. It looks like I don't see you. I see everything you are doing. Thank you so much, and thanks to every other person. So, like I was saying, today we are going to be juicing for energy. I've given a little bit of background story, what pushed me into looking for juices and smoothies to help with energy, and that's why I've been talking about energy all week. And today I just decided to come here live to come and show us live how it is done. So feel free to stick around with me or just watch what I'm doing. It's going to be very fast. I'm not really going to spend time on this live because today is Saturday, kids are home, and I just managed to keep them quiet for this little period. So we're going to be using two green apples so that I won't waste any more time. I'm going to be using, this is lemon, I'm going to be using half of this lemon and cucumber. I'll use the whole of this cucumber. I have four celery stalks here. Thank you so much, Aisha, for sharing, for liking my life. I'm going to be using four celery stalks. This is just a very simple recipe. As you can see, ginger. Ginger is so good too. All of these things they come, and this is the last one is spinach. So I have 6 items. Very good. As simple as it is, they are so good for the for bringing up energy. You can also use this when you work out and you're tired, but before you go for your workout, if you are the type that likes to take something before working out. For me, I don't like taking anything before working out because by the time at the gym, it makes me feel very nauseous. So I don't take anything, even water. Sometimes I really don't take water, except I'm doing very serious workout that day. So you can also take it when you come back as a post-workout smoothie or a pre-workout smoothie, or you can just do this in the mornings before going to work as a smoothie if you like. But personally, I like it as a juice because I can do it during the weekends like this and take it to work. Probably I will take it like on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. It's still fresh. So that's why I do all of this. So we're going to start out. I'll just cut them into bits. I'm juicing, so I won't be cutting them so small. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be cutting them in chunks. Welcome in here. I won't be doing so much talking while I'm working. I'm just trying to get out the apple seeds from the apple before I juice. I don't like juicing apple seeds because I'm not sure. I know my daughter reacts to it, so I don't. You're welcome in here, everyone. I see you. Thanks for joining this live today. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments and I'll be responding as I see it or when I'm done working with my hands. So I've washed the spinach. I'm just going to cut off the tips that look a bit brown. It's not fresh. I've had it in the fridge for like over a week. Don't mind me. I buy sometimes. I forget that I have them. So for this juicer, I don't know if you can see my juicer. Sorry, trying to show you where the juicer is. Oh, okay, yeah. Really not out the skin. I don't peel the skin. I don't know why I don't peel the skin, but if you peel the skin, it's fine. So I know because of all these chemicals, right? So I try as much as possible to buy organic fruits, most times organic veggies too. But peeling off the skin is also good, but maybe I'm always in a hurry. So I've just put the spinach. For this juicer, you have to put the very soft fruits first before you put the hard ones on top. Sometimes I don't follow all of those things. However you do it, it's going to work. But sometimes it's better to put the very soft ones beneath and the harder ones on top. That way it works better. I don't know how to put this so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to set it up so that you can see it live. I'm sure when I finish, I'm done chopping these things. So I have the cucumber chopped. I'm using just one cucumber today. Getting this ready while it's juicing. I know you can't see me. I don't know how to position all of these things. I'm just trying to cut up the fruits and the veggies into little chunks. Yeah. This is the Majestic juicer. I'll try to get the link. I don't have a personal link. That's why I've not been able to put this link on my post. I don't have a personal link yet because they feel I've not grown so much. They like big influencers selling their products, but I'm going to link their website. If that's okay, I can link it so that you can see where I bought it. And there are other good juicers. This is not only the good the juicer in the market that is good. There are other ones that are pretty good and also less expensive. I'm not planning to do that one, to use that one live so that people can see that if you don't have to use this juicer, there are other cheap ones on Amazon. Like my sister uses one that she got off Amazon and it is so good, I tell you. And that same one that somebody got from Timu and she uses it and it's so good, it does the job. So really, if I had not gotten this one, I guess I would have gotten those other cheaper ones. But that's not to say this has been a blessing, honestly. I've used several juicers in the past. Trust me, I hated juicing them because they were not so good. But these days, I see that the technology has changed a lot. The people that have really, they've come out with a lot of very good juicers. I guess the competition is now really high. So these people are doing a lot of wonderful juicers now. It is not just these high-end ones. There are some cheaper ones that are also doing the job. But I will link where I got this one. So basically, using this ginger, I'm just trying to. I'm just be here. I'm trying to put the ginger. These are organic ginger. Sometimes I peel them, sometimes I don't peel them. Depending on what I'm doing. So this is how far we got. put the other ingredients together so that everything just juices at the same time. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks everyone for stopping by. We are juicing for energy today. All week I've been talking about energy, and I've done a lot of questions and answers, and I find out that what most people are in need of, what most people keep saying they are interested in, is their energy. So that's why all week I have talked about energy and beyond energy, how to make a juice for energy. I'm looking for the best way to so that you can see what I'm doing. I want to use just half of this lemon. Yeah, it's just half of a lemon. I don't want it to be overbearing in the juice. I'll keep this for later. So this is so most times if you're juicing and you're not wondering will it be sweet, like this green one, the color will make you think, oh, this will not be sweet. Just look for a fruit that is sweet and add to it. Like for this, that's why I added 2 green apples. Apart from the job of the apple, the apple will make this sweet. That's the first job for me, is to sweeten it, because if it's not sweet, we won't want to keep juicing. So for me, what encourages me to keep taking them is I look for one fruit that is sweet and I add to the juice or the smoothie, and it makes it easier for me to keep doing. So that's one tip I'll give you today. Instead of adding 1 apple, you can add 2. If that, because these green apples are not really sweet, but that's why I added 2, so that it can at least switch up the taste a bit. So it's done. We are done juicing, and another thing again is that helps me take them sometimes is adding ice. That's why in most of my videos I add ice. Ice makes it very easier too. If it's just room temperature, sometimes I don't like it. So you have to look for a way to make these things likable. So if you've not tried ice in your juice, you can also try putting ice, like I will do right now. I'll get this out of the way so that it will be you can see what I'm doing. I'll try to get this out of the way. And I'm going to change this. Okay, so I'll get my cup and the ice. 1 minute. So this is what it looks like. This is our final result. Don't you like the color? Let me know. Do you like the color? Do you like the way it looks? I love green juices. I don't know why. Whenever I juice, it's always so colorful. Like I admire the colors first before I start drinking them because I'm like, it's so good. You can imagine what it will be doing in your body. Let me know. Do you like it? Hi, Mackenzie. I see you. Thanks for joining me. Hi, hi. So this is what we made from our juice. So I'm also live on the other on my other phone. So yeah, let me just get a straw. Let me know. What do you think? Like I'm turning it so much. Feel free to ask any question you have in the comments. Maybe only how does it taste? It doesn't taste bad. I think it tastes. It doesn't. It's not sweet like a strawberry juice or that. That's because it's a green juice. But it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad at all. And just those items I used, I can drink this tomorrow again. So those little items: 2 apples, half a lemon, a tub of ginger, 4 celery stalks, and spinach. I think that was it. And I'm able to have this. I'll be using for 2 days. So for me, I take it in the mornings. You can take it first thing in the morning before breakfast. Like before you head out in the morning, you can just take it. If you don't want to do it, for me, I just put it in my lunch box and I take it with me to work because I don't like eating early in the morning or taking anything until I get to work. So when I get to the office, I take the juice first. But if you're a morning person, you can just take it immediately. Maybe as you're driving to work or in the morning before your breakfast, just drink it, and you will see that you will be energized. This is no joke. This is no fluke. This is something I've tried over and over again. And that's why I can confidently come here to say it, that it works. This works. That's why I'm here, to encourage us not to depend on caffeine. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I would like to know in the comments, what do you think about coffee? Coffee is really good, trust me, but for me, coffee makes me jittery. Coffee makes me anxious. Like for the first few minutes, like if I take it in the next 10 minutes, I'll be jittery. I feel like my body is shaking. I feel like I'm anxious. But after 15 minutes, everything stops and I become hyper. I'm hyperactive. I love it because it makes me hyperactive. I'm a morning person, so it makes me walk and I walk, 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 walk. But the bad part of it is by 12 noon, I've crashed, right? And imagine that you have to walk I work 8 to 4, and by 12 noon, I've crashed. At that point, I feel like, oh, I want to go home. Fine, I put in a lot of the work for the day because that's what it does. When I'm that hyper, I'm so energized. I do a lot of my work that morning. And maybe it's lunchtime, I've crashed. The next thing, I want to have another cup of coffee. But it doesn't, I don't, first of all, this doesn't make me jittery, it doesn't make me anxious. I take it, I sip it either when I'm driving to work or when I get to work in the morning. And when I take it, I'm not hyper. I won't tell you, it will make you hyper, but it won't also make you tired. You won't be tired. You will just be doing your normal thing. You won't be tired, you won't be yawning, You won't be looking at your time or if you want to go home because you're just normal and you're putting in the work. So that's why I like it. And beyond the energy, what is it doing to your body? For me, it does a lot. Like I have a lot of stories to tell. And in the coming, as time goes on, I will be sharing my stories. And these are my experiences, not somebody's experience. This is what I experienced firsthand that made me even start doing content around these things. It's something I've experienced over the years because I'm someone that is always very skeptical. I don't want to do things I'm not sure about. I don't want to tell anybody anything that I don't know about or I'm not very clear about. So it's something I've done over the years. I'll be sharing my story. I'll be coming on live to share my personal story from time to time. Today's one is just about energy I'm sharing. But I'll be sharing from time to time everything that I have overcome just by using juices and smoothies. So many, like different things I've overcome. And of course, the most, the one I love the most, it is clear, is my skin. My skin is this, it's like this. It's not like my skin has been very bad, no. But I've seen a tremendous change in my skin. I didn't start doing smoothies or I didn't start juicing because of my skin, no. It was just out of me being a picky eater. I don't like food. I don't like chewing things. I don't like eating. Like, if I tell you that I've not had, the first time I ate today, this is 5:16. The first time I ate today was around 1 or 2. And that's how I am because it's not because I'm trying to watch my weight or I want to know. It's just a lifestyle for me. I'm a very picky eater. When I mean a very picky eater, I'm chronic. Like, I don't like eating. I don't like chewing things. I just like drinking things. I can drink things, but I don't like drinking water too. So water is something I don't like drinking. I don't like food. I just eat because I have to eat. And I don't eat. I eat at very, very different times of the day. So, but smoothies and juices made life very easy for me. And everything I'm supposed to get as from the food, I'm getting it from smoothies and juices and even more. So that's why I would encourage anyone I can, if you can start juicing, please do. If you can start adding smoothies um to your menu, please add it. And as a very busy person, I'm a mother of 3. I have a 12-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, and I have an 8-year-old. So if it's always very busy for me, I'm always very busy, always on the go. So that's why I do this content out of what I'm experiencing in my own life. And I know a lot of people out there are experiencing it too. And that's why I'm here to always share. I always talk to people to encourage mothers, especially because I'm a mom and I know what it is sometimes. So if you can add smoothies and juices to your diet, it will really help. So that all those areas that you are lacking, this will be what will be helping you augment them in terms of energy. If you're not taking care of your body, you're just eating junk, smoothies and juices will help you. It will also help you stop eating all those junks. If instead of eating junks, you pick a fruit and eat, or I always have this handy. I just whip up a smoothie, and I'm fine, and it makes me full. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. The next one I want to just make, because I said I was going to make a juice and a smoothie, because some people don't like juices, some people don't like smoothies. So I want to make both so that everybody can see how it is done. Okay? And by the way, this tastes good. It's not sweet, but it tastes good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. At least I'm not talking to myself. I'll just clear up this and start for I'll start making the smoothie. Okay. So these are the storage bottles I use in storing my juice, and whenever I make them, because I batch juice during the weekend like this. So whenever I make them, I just store them in bottles like this, and it remains fresh for the whole for 5 days. I have them in the fridge for 5 days, and it's still very good. You can use mason jars if you don't have this. You can use mason jars, and you can even freeze them and bring them out when you want to use, if you want it to be very fresh. But this is so good. Okay, so for this smoothie, we want to make, we're going to make this smoothie with, this is oats. This is just a normal quick oats. This is a mixed nut butter. So it has almonds, it has cashews, it has pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. It's a mixed nut butter. I got it off from Costco. And this is, I'm using milk. This is just almond milk. I don't use regular milk because I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know. You can use any milk of your choice, but I'm using this because it's an almond milk. And I'm using one banana today for this smoothie. It's filling, it's healthy, and it will give you energy. I'm just going to use this. Don't bother about any blender you have, is fine. Come on, look for the cup for me. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm going to be using half a cup of oats. This is just for me. I'm not so if you have more than one person that wants to take it with you, then you have to double up on the ingredients. You can double the recipe. Also, I'm using one banana. I'm just going to use a spoon of this. Just one spoon. Just one spoon is fine. like I just need to clean my hands a bit. You're welcome here. Thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to clean my hands a little bit. Yeah, so most times I'll just mention here that is the mother sleeping? What are they doing? Have you finished your book? Have you finished your book? Your exercises?
No, because we didn't class today.
Huh?
We didn't class today.
You don't have class today.
I did.
Even if you did your class, you still have to do your... Mm-hmm. This is chia seeds. I bought this from Bulk Van. I don't know if you have bulk. This is Bulk Van. Bulk Van. You can always get yours from Bulk Van. This is the blended one. I got that from Bulk Van. So the last ingredient we'll be using today is we'll not add the milk. So I just think I should mention, hi, the boy dreamer. Thank you for liking the live. I see you. Thank you so much. So we made a juice for energy at first. Now we just want to make a smoothie for energy, and that's because some people like juices. This is what the juice looks like. I've drank half of a cup. This is what the juice we made look like earlier when I started the live. And this is the smoothie we're about to make right now. So for this smoothie, for those that were not here, I added oats, chia seeds, the blended chia seeds. I added banana. I added mixed nuts butter. This is the mixed nut butter I'm using. Okay. In this mixed nuts, I have the almonds. I have cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Okay, so I have all this in this. It's very healthy and it's a good source of fats that I'm adding. So this is like a whole meal I'm making now. And the last thing ingredient I'll be using is the almond milk. So personally, I'm lactose intolerant, so that's why I don't use the regular milk. I just pour it because I don't want it to be so thick. So I pour, this is just about a cup of milk, and blend it together, and that's it. Very fast. It doesn't take time. This will take you less than 5 minutes in the morning, and you are done. Trust me. I'll be blending it. I hope this will get close to so that you can see it. Welcome in here. We're making a juice and a smoothie for energy. We're doing live juice and live. Okay, I don't know. Let me so that I'll move this a bit so that you can see me. Let me just take this juicer out of the way. So now we're going to see it. I hope you can still see it. Because this is where my socket is, so I need to come close a bit. Okay. So I'm going to be using the smoothie. think we're practically done. You can see. This is just a recipe for one person. Get how it looks. I don't know if you were here when we started. This is just smoothie for energy. You take this in the morning or pre-workout or before you go for your workouts, you'll be energized. You won't need coffee. I stopped taking coffee 6 months ago. I stopped like 6 months ago in October 2024, and till date, I have not tasted coffee or anything that's looks like coffee. I've avoided coffee like a plague, and that's because it's personal to me. That's because of the way it makes me feel. And the worst part of it for me was it was giving me migraines. And that was the time I told myself it was time to let go. I love coffee. Trust me, I love coffee. Okay, thank you. Thank you, the boy dreamer. Thank you so much. I'll be here. So I love coffee a lot, but it wasn't doing me any good. So I had to tell myself the truth. I needed to look for a replacement. And that's why today I thought to show you guys the juice and the smoothie I make for energy. This, either of them, you can make this or this. Anyone you make, trust me, you'll be fine, just fine. You wouldn't need anything to keep you energized during the day or things like that. No, you wouldn't need any of such. This is just fine. And it's so good. If you want it to be, if you want it to be more runny, like it's a bit thick, right? If you want it to be more runny, you can add more milk or water, and it will be fine. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And this is a meal in a jar. Imagine I used one banana, I used almond milk, I used the nut butter. This is the nut butter I used. And in this nut butter has flax seeds in it, it has almonds in it, it has cashews in it, it has pumpkin seeds in it, it has chia seeds in it, and it has flax seeds. So imagine all of these ingredients just in this cup. And I added chia seeds too. And you all know what chia seeds can do for your body. Chia seed is rich in omega-3, which is something we need when you're having that, when you feel like you're having a brain fog or you're drained, you're tired, you need to do one of these. You need to do one of these. Don't run to coffee, don't run to caffeine. Caffeine may make you feel good immediately, but later on, you crash. Before noon, you crash and you go for the second cup and you go for the third cup. It's not bad in itself. If your body reacts good to it, it doesn't have any reaction to it, it's fine. But personally, I know it was just like I was taking something I knew that wasn't good for me. But I kept on taking it because I was enjoying it. I love the taste of coffee. I love the smell of coffee. I love everything about coffee. But it wasn't just working for me. It wasn't just good for me. I don't know about you. Does anybody have any experience with coffee? Please share in the comments so it doesn't look like I'm the only one just talking. I need to know, what do you think about coffee? Because coffee, when I'm mentioning coffee or caffeine, because it's not just coffee, it's just that coffee is the one that is very common. It's caffeine. It can be tea, but caffeinated tea. So for me, what it was doing for me was, apart from feeling anxious or jittery, it makes me, like, literally my hands will be shaking. Literally. I don't know if anybody has experienced it. Apart from my hands shaking, the part I couldn't just tolerate anymore was the migraine. Every now and then I get a bad migraine. Like sometimes in a month it comes like 2 or 3 times. It's bad. Like it's always really bad that I cannot focus. I can't sleep. I can't do anything because of the migraine. I can't walk. I can't sleep. And I'll be holding my head like this. And even if I take medication, it doesn't go, it just relieves me. And after again, it starts again. It was at a point, there's always a point in your life you have to tell yourself the truth. So it got to a point in my life, and it took me years to come to this, to accept the fact that, coffee was not for me. Because I love the smell, I love the taste, I love I just love it. If I'm going by the coffee shop, I just want to grab a cup of coffee, no matter the time of the day. I just like the fact that the smell and the taste, beyond the what it was doing for energy for me, I just loved everything about it. And I know a lot of people do too, because in this part of the world, the craze for coffee is like, I'm wondering, like, really? So it's not just me. So let me know in the comments, are you a coffee person like I used to be? And how is it going for you? Does it make you jittery? Does it give you migraines? Does it, what does it do? Does your body react to it? Let me know. I'm curious. I want to know if I'm the only one. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think I've been talking. I need other people to talk. Who wants to share? This is like a whole meal in a glass. Imagine after taking this one, you won't be hungry. And again, you'll be energized. Hi. Quality of life. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you're still here, but I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that has stopped by. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Feel free to tap on the screen if you have not liked the live. You can share it out too. I'm done with preparing the juice, and this is the juice I made when I started. And this is a smoothie. This is a whole meal in a glass. Like, it's really good. It's so good. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe. I would like to know if you will try the recipe. Welcome in here, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live today. My name is Amy, and I'm all about health and wellness. I do that through encouraging people to make smoothies and juices. If you're a busy person and don't have time to eat or to cook, this is your go-to. Even if you cook and you eat, sometimes you don't eat well or you don't eat right. Smoothies and juices can help you complement your food. It can help you. There are a lot of illnesses that these things, natural smoothie and juices, can help you with. Trust me. I just want to reply to a message. right today. I think I'll do enough now. Thank you.
Front door open.
I'll be parking in the beside you. If you can move a bit, yeah, that's fine. Just move a bit because my car will come in. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello. Hi, Sophia. How are you today? Sorry I couldn't come to the phone. I was busy with my life. I was busy. Hi, Sophia. Thank you so much for everyone that came around in one way or the other. Just wanted to complete 1 hour. Let me know what that is.